goddess of love.
Diyan masalanta.
They offered oils, incenses, and other aromatic praise.
Apolaki.
The protector of the growing crops and healer of diseases.
Nakambangon.
They offered foods and words to them by their devotees.
Nakampaki.
According to Ferdinand Blumentritt, the accurate skull, the rain damp, and look upon him as a merciful divinity.
Pati.
The patron god of hunters.
Ang manikabang.
The goddess of labor and good deeds.
Ibiniyali.
Patron of goddess and fisherman.
Aman sinaya.
Chief deity of Tagalogs.
Nakala.
The story of Bathala. In the beginning there were three powerful gods who lived in the universe. Bathala, who was the caretaker of earth. Ululong-Kaluluwa, a huge serpent who lived in the clouds, and Galang-Kaluluwa, the winged god who loved to travel. These three gods did not know each other. Bathala often dreamed and creating mortals, but the empty earth stopped him for doing so. Ululong-Kaluluwa, who was a lonely Bathala, liked at visit places, and the earth was his favorite. One day, the two gods met. Ululong-Kaluluwa, seeing another god rivaling him, was not pleased. He challenged Bathala to fight and to decide who would be the ruler and universe. After 3 days and 3 nights, Ululong-Kaluluwa was slain by Bathala. Instead of giving him proper burial, Bathala burned snake's remains. A few years later, the third god, Galang-Kaluluwa, wandered into Bathala's home. He welcomed the queen god with much kindness and even invited him to live in his kingdom. They became true friends and were very happy for many years. Galang-Kaluluwa became very ill. Before the died, instructed Bathala to bury him to the spot where Ululong-Kaluluwa's body was born. Bathala did exactly as he was told. Out of their grave of two dead gods grew a tall tree with the big round nut, which is the coconut tree. Bathala took the nut's hit. He noticed the inner skin was barbed. The nut itself reminded much of wings of their winged friend, but the trunk was hard and ugly, like the body of his enemy, the snake Ululong-Kaluluwa. Bathala realized that he was ready to create a creature he wanted with him. On earth, he created vegetable animals and fierce man of women. Bathala built a house of them out of trunk and leaves and coconut trees. For their trunk and coconut juice and ate its delicious white meat. Its leaves they discovered were great and for making mats, hats, and brooms. Its fiber could be used for rope and many other things. That's the story of Bathala. Thank you.
Maria Makiling was venerated in pre-colonial Philippines as a goddess known as the Young Manansala or Dian de Manansala, who was invoked to stop the large storms and earthquakes. She was once the goddesses of love and conception after the Spanish colonized the Philippines. Her worship diminished and she was later known as Maria Makiling of Mountain Makiling. Maria Makiling as a diwata, fairy of forest night, who take care of the ecologically rich Mount Makiling, a dormant volcano in Laguna, Philippines. She is considered the protector of the mountain, the forest that surround it. She is also considered one of the most widely known wata in Philippine mythology, while many legends and superstition exist about her. Many share the common death of a beautiful woman who falls in love with a man.
Of Mingan. Mingan is a giant of Liban in Sierra Madre mountain ranges, and he was in love with Maria Sinukuan, the mountain spirit goddess. From the time to time, Mingan would be climbing mountains and offer the gigantic fruits and vegetables such as potatoes the size of boulders, which is transported in a huge wheelbarrow. One day, Maria Sinukuan told Mingan that he could win her heart if he passed the test. I was to stop the river from flowing. I want to build upon the mountains so I can be with along all the living things that live underwater. The task could only be done if Megan could carry enormous boulders of rocks from the surrounding mountains and throw them the great river. The goddess added a condition that they should be completed before daybreak. Mingan turned when he heard a rooster. He saw Maria Sinukuan and realized that he failed the test. Benito Circa, a famous fellow folk artist, had heard it a legend his father and grandfather used to tell him that the giant footprints could still be found in Palayupay in Pantabangan. He heard from his folks how in some parts of the mountain, Mingan's wheel burrow had left marked in the trunks of trees.
Kita kami. A generic term for all types of ghouls,
Swamp,
and other malevolent creatures described from the woods.
vampires or werewolf,
A black tree spirit or man
agta,
is a spirit that passes through the bamboo flooring of provincial houses, then licks the victims to death.
the tongue or dila,
Other mythical creatures include fairies,
diwata,
encanto,
dwarves,
duende,
dwarves,
capre,
the three residing trolls,
manananggal,
self-segmenting vampires,
mangkukulam,
witches or warlocks,
mambabara,
spirit summoners,
nuno sa punso,
goblins,
bulto,
ghosts,
San Telmo,
fireballs,
Serena,
mermaids,
Shokoy,
mermen,
Tikbalang,
um, demon horses,
Antu, Dimo,
evil spirits,
Tiyanak,
demon infants,
a dragon which has been tempted by the beauty of the seven moons. He was punished by Bathala after eating the second to the last moon.
moon eater bakunawa,
The night birds belonging to a witch or vampire, or the witch or vampire itself in the form of a night bird.
wakwak,